How is everybody?
Welcome. We are Primrose Cottage Quilts and Stitches coming at you.
Yep.
I'm Emily.
I'm Nettie, Mom.
I'm Katie.
And we're just here to talk about everything stitching and quilting today.
Yep.
We're so excited to be here. We have lots of fun things to show you that came out in our newsletter this morning and coming out tomorrow as well in our quilting.
We have Katie zipped down to help us in the shop for a few days, and
I'm like a regular here now.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's
We love
good.
We need it.
Yeah. It's like we just love every
Yes.
guys coming on.
So where are you from? What are you guys doing this morning? Are you stitching or quilting or working?
Yeah.
We're just getting ready for the weekend. We got lots to do here at the shop. We're staying super busy.
Yeah.
But we did get caught up on orders yesterday. I was super
nice.
excited. Our employees rocked it.
Yeah.
So
They did a great
everything
job.
got caught up. You guys should all be getting your orders from the previous week.
And I love everybody's been getting their shirts.
Yeah, they've
And
been
oh
posting
my gosh,
it.
and you
I
guys have
love
been
it.
posting it, and it's been so fun.
We
to
have
see
some still in
everybody's
the shop
shirts.
if you guys want to go
Yeah.
check it
Yeah.
out.
Go check it
What
out.
sizes are left you can grab.
Yeah.
I have the gray on.
I had the light
It's
blue.
like heather. This is
This-
heather gray denim blue and
Yeah,
navy.
and then navy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there is a rose
pink.
one.
Yeah.
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 So they're all really cute.
And
they,
I have washed mine, but
I've already
didn't-
washed this one. And
I haven't dried.
I dried
hung,
it. It
I
was
hung
fine.
I hung mine.
have you washed and dried yours
Yeah,
yet?
it's fine.
and-
Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I do feel like it definitely it's like a women's t-shirt, so it's like the women's sizes. I do feel
It's unisex.
but I don't feel like
But it
is.
runs a little tighter than other
Yeah.
shirts we've had.
Because the unisex shirts that we have before, I have a large, and it's way more loose fitting than this one.
Yeah. Mm.
But it's still true to. I feel like it's definitely
I feel
true
like
to size,
it's true
though.
to size.
Yeah.
No, I love
So-
it. They're very soft.
I wear
very
them every
comfortable.
day. It's nice to have work shirts now.
Yeah. Yep.
Because we cut all day and it's fabric just gets on us and it kind of.
And it's
just-
hot, and it's
yeah.
like, and even just dealing with the box, we get so many boxes. Boxes are dirty when they come from
Yeah.
trucks.
I don't know, but it's hot, and so I've almost wanted to cut my sleeves off.
Yeah.
I was like,
Do you need to steal a couple extra
I'm
shirts?
like going,
then?
okay, I need a V-neck and I need a tank top. So maybe
Yeah.
the next batch should
Yeah.
be tank tops.
Yeah.
Because in the summer it does get hot. And
Yeah, it gets.
even though I don't come in as much, and so I love just to, when I'm sewing at home, I love wearing my tank tops.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Definitely.
Anyway,
So-
Awesome.
What
so
should
well, we could go on, get
Let's talk
started.
about the news. Should we talk about the newsletter? What
Newsletter.
was in there? So I'll go and I'll talk
You
about
can
this.
explain that. Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
You helped Lindsay.
Okay, so a lot of you are doing the fresh lemonade, and there's actually a friend of ours, Allie. If you're watching, hi. She's doing a stitch along for stitch all the lemons. It's not just fresh lemonade, but she is doing that, and so we actually have a kit for this, and so as you know, the original looks like this, and sorry, the little tag is off on here, but we started doing the tutorial for this, and it was really difficult, and so we vamped
simplified.
it. We simplified and vamped it, but you're still getting a beautiful kit. And so this is what the kit looks like. The tutorial was posted yesterday, and it is in our newsletter. And so be sure to check it out. And you can buy this kit. The kit comes with everything. You get the pins, you get the fabrics for front, back, and you get the wool and the twine and the clothespin. You get everything.
Yeah.
And the pieces are big enough so that if you stitch, this is 28 count white that I stitched this on, you are going to be able to literally
Do any of the
stitch
counts.
any count and have the fabric fit. You're getting plenty of fabric to make it fit, plenty of rickrack, plenty,
It's so cute.
everything. It's amazing. It's
Nice.
cute. Lindsay did a great job on explaining the tutorial. So one thing I did want to mention that we didn't put in the tutorial, but this little 25-cent piece, that is the Ada, this is 28 count Lugana that I stitched on. And if you're going to do this, we use pinking shears and to cut it. And if you want it to stay a little more stabilized, you're going to want, and this is not included, but you're going to want, what is that stuff called?
Well, it's the stabilizer.
Oh,
it's
like
the,
to glue it almost around
No,
the edge?
It's
No.
the little, that cloth stuff.
Oh, the interfacing.
Interfacing,
Excuse me.
sorry.
Oh, thank you. Who is that?
Valeria.
Oh, we love you too, girl.
Love
So,
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so if you are doing that, you don't have to, but it just kind of makes it a little stiffer.
Stable, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's up to you if you want to do that. But it's so cute.
Let's
I
give it,
think
I
it
wanna
would.
see.
I think
Let's
it
give
would
it a
even-
moment.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
I even think it'd be cute to do like a running stitch.
That's what I thought you were
Around-
saying.
I
Yeah,
think
and you could do that
I think
too.
it'd
Yeah.
be cute to do a running stitch of like either the green or something, just to make it look like a stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be so cute. But look how beautiful that is. You girls did an awesome job.
So I was curious. I wanted to ask you ladies, like, do you need us to do a tutorial on how to stitch this and to do this?
There's several different ways you can do it.
Yeah,
you
and
can
I-
do a running stitch. You can do a blanket stitch.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many different ways you can do it.
So let us know.
Because I just learned.
yeah,
Yeah.
I showed her.
Most mine don't have a sewn-in back. It's sad. But
I've got
I
a
learned.
whole box that needs
Yeah.
backings, and I usually will set while I'm watching TV.
Yeah.
I get them all ready, and then I'll sit and do it
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
at once.
Also, I wanted to tell you the PDF is now available for this. So you
Oh,
can
good.
get the PDF, so you can go
Nice.
ahead and
if you're
grab that.
international or just
Yeah.
prefer PDF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show you guys something else that we added to the shop. There are these, and I talked about it in my stories. I was doing a bunch of patriotic
Yeah.
finishes.
And we show this in our tutorials of how we turn our pillows.
Yes, so this is key.
It's called a point turner.
Yes, and we got some in the shop. So, like, here's this little pillow that Mom made us. And basically, you just take this and you put it in the corners and you just kind of
Yeah.
like
Wiggle your
wiggle
sides.
wiggle it up. And I love it because it's not super
It's
sharp.
not scissors, because some people will do it with their scissors,
And
and
I've
you're gonna
poked through.
poke
Yeah.
through.
So you just wiggle it and help your corners.
it's a dull.
So
and
I
I
love it.
loved it too because it has
It's
a
a-
hoop to add to a keychain or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
So
to
where
put
you
a
could-
chain
lanyard.
and hang
Hang,
it.
hang it, or like add it to like other tools that might have
Yeah.
a hook.
Also, like if you're like folding, like you know how you have to for binding, how you like fold the fabric.
Mhm.
It had like it was saying that to help
Oh.
fold and crease.
Oh, yeah.
And I even thought, let me just show you. So like even just going through the whole thing, like going in your corner.
Yep.
And then moving it across.
Yeah.
Like just to get it really turned out,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah, it's a nice
and
little
then
tool
you
to have.
iron your piece and then stuff it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
it
kind
is
of
a nice little tool to have.
we
It
decided
is.
we wanted, you know,
so cute,
see
too.
if that was something you guys would be interested. So we decided to stock that in our shop for you guys.
I think
'cause
it's a necessity.
we use it on everything
Yes.
we
Yeah.
do.
If
Yeah.
you're gonna be doing pillows, you have to have that.
Yeah.
Someone had asked me what my first quilt was that I did. Beth, hi. So I used Lindsay's pattern Gingham Goodness, but she also has a patchwork quilt
Yeah.
pattern too. So either one, or not Gingham Goodness, I'm sorry, the Gingham quilt. I think it's just called Gingham quilt.
There's gingham patchwork, which has several sizes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
what I
That's
used.
the one you're gonna want.
And that's
like
the
it has
one-
several different sizes. A
Yeah.
runner, like baby,
Throw.
throw, twin, queen.
Okay,
Like it goes.
has all
you
of
can
them.
go all. You
It
can go
is
as
a
big
good-
as you want.
It is a good pattern to have because
Yeah.
we don't just sell one size. It's got
has
all
all
of them.
So
and which
that's
is
the
nice.
one I used, and I did the throw size. The throw size is like
like a lap
perfect.
quilt.
And
yeah.
that, I'm pretty sure, like one of our bigger bundles,
Yeah.
it will work for that throw size, and that's why I chose that
Yeah.
that one. So,
Yeah.
Do you wanna grab those two bundles? Those two
Yes,
came out
yep.
today.
okay, so here you guys can talk
So
about those.
this goes to this.
Yeah, so we had two, you missed the fabric.
Oh.
We have two bundles for quilting coming out tomorrow, and
Oh,
two
wow.
came out today for stitching. Not that that's not
These are two.
one. Those are
Oh.
two different.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It ended right here.
Okay. So
Sorry.
this, you're good. This is one bundle. So we could
Okay.
show that one first. And these are very rich and one of them is called Flowers and Stars. This
these are
one.
really pretty.
Mm.
And I love the flowers on these.
Look at this.
And they're just great for your backers, for your finishing, for your pillows. If you get both these, they kind of coordinate
Look at that.
together.
they have like the little stars.
Yeah,
I
open.
really
And
like that one.
Yeah, I like how they're like a smaller print for the cross stitching. So I love this bundle. This one's perfect.
Yeah, they were fun to put together.
You know,
Me
and
Lizzie.
these would even be good to make the little star pillows, like the little star things like I did. I mean, just so cute. Or even the little 4th of July.
Yeah.
The little flag.
Here's the next one. This one has a lot of stars and like text prints. So I thought the text prints would look so cute on your back of your pillows. One of them,
really
it just has a bunch of subway
that.
art type of words.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of stars.
And of course, this one again.
Yeah, that one is we loved that one.
That is so cute.
So these both are available today. I think they go great together.
This
if you
one
were
is
to
really
get both
pretty.
bundles, you could even make a quilt with these, like patchwork, how we just said. And it would be those rich patriotic colors.
Wow, these are really pretty. I love these. They almost look like Americana.
Yeah, I feel
Americana
like that too.
colors.
They're
I love
very,
the flag. It's so cool.
oh, that
That'd
is
be a
so
great
pretty.
backer.
This to me screams like this particular one really
Almost
does
Civil
scream
War.
Civil War, Happy Independence Day.
Yeah.
Like it is to me like
It's-
the
it's-
Declaration of Independence.
Well, it has
like
the
they
print.
said
This print right here, this one
golden
is
one?
the Declaration. It's like the
Oh,
Declaration
okay.
on it.
So that screams
I thought that was cool.
I
Like,
do.
Yeah.
I
This
love
one
this.
is really pretty.
Like America was found.
Is it one line or is it several?
No, these are all mixed
Several.
lines.
Oh,
We're
pretty.
not going to be able to restock.
These are very
Which
pretty.
this is it. These 4 bundles are
They're the
pretty
last.
much our last patriotic bundles. So if
I
you haven't
may
been able
have
to
to
get
have.
one,
Hop on
this
it.
is it.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
we
this one's
curated
mine.
everything.
That one's mine.
We talked you into it.
That's funny.
This one's got Mom's name on it.
Yes.
So
So someone asked, "What's the best way to find the kit for Fresh Lemonade?" So usually I'm linking things. I apologize.
Hopefully it's not sold out. Like
Yeah,
we
but
had
if you
limited.
I don't
type-
think it is. I looked this morning and there was
Okay.
still a few in there.
If you type in the search bar Fresh Lemonade, all of the Fresh Lemonade things are going to come up: the PDF, the floss pack, the paper pattern, and the kit.
Yeah.
So
I just want to show that one spread out
Oh
too.
yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
just so
look how
pretty.
They're both very beautiful.
Yeah,
Very beautiful.
I love them.
I love them all.
And then what else was in the news?
So we also we got Teresa Kogut put some new patterns out, and they are gorgeous.
Yes.
And there were a couple, and one of them we're still waiting to get, but 2 of them we
We
have.
did arrive. Yeah.
And we have this one with thy hands.
Oh, I love that one. I'm that one.
This
I'm
one
picking up.
I love it has like a stitching row. Like
It's
this
gorgeous.
is perfect, I think, for the quilters and the sewers.
Yes,
like
I
I just
love
think
it.
it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So that one is available. And then this one right here, it's called Wisdom. And you guys, I took one of these. Like, I love this.
Mhm.
I am stitching
really
this,
pretty.
and I will frame it and put it in my house.
It's a
These
great.
are words to live by.
It's a great neutral, like everyday, hang all year
Yeah.
type
So,
of pattern.
I love this. It says, "'Tis not fruitful to lift one up by belittling another." And then it says, "Be harmonious, judge not, that ye not be judged. Kindness is wisdom. Love one another."
I love
And
it.
I love this.
that.
It just, to me, those are words to live by, and I think everyone can be reminded to do that. And
Yeah.
so I love this. So get them.
Gorgeous. Yeah. And then Tiny Modernist she has a bunch of charts coming too. She just released more that are coming, but she released the Bee Queen, which I love, and I kept this one. I think it is
It's
so
really cute.
beautiful because her witch one, which I don't know what it's called, which we have both. I should have grabbed it. It's similar. It's like the witch. And then this one, it's like the stitching witch one. What is it called? I have that one too because I just loved it. And then she came out with this.
But she does have, like, it's like a series.
It's a series.
Yeah, because she has it, and they're beautiful.
I just love the little mushroom. Like, she's like a queen. I love it. And I'm like, they're both on my list to stitch.
Yeah.
And I just think they're gorgeous.
That is really pretty.
And she released more, and they're on order, and they're coming hopefully this next week. She released a few more that are really cute, and I can't wait for you guys to see those. So
That's nice.
And same with Pansy Patch.
Yeah.
I just ordered Pansy Patch's new patterns. And they were freaking adorable. I emailed her before she released her newsletter because I was like, how can I get your new stuff? Because I love the pansy patch. Like, her stuff is so cute. And they're both like stitching related.
Yeah.
And they're so cute. So those are also on order and will be here.
And you should go look,
Hands On
too.
Design released some stuff that is coming as well. Like, we have a lot of awesome stitching that's going to be in stock here soon. So
nice. Yeah, for sure. And if you want to take a look, if you haven't seen pansy patchwork stuff before,
it's all on Instagram.
We have not just the new releases, but we have some in the shop right now. These cute little houses.
I ordered the new, and I'm restocking everything she has. So everything's getting restocked. Because I just love her stuff, and I think it's beautiful.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Check her out on our Etsy. We carry all of her patterns pretty much, and everything's getting restocked as well. So I ordered to restock. So
yeah, and Hands On Design, I love. She's coming out with a new pattern, and it has little hexies.
Yes,
and it reminds me of like the paper piecing stuff that you would do. It is so cute. So
really cute.
We've ordered it. Yeah. It's coming. And
everything's on the way.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So someone keeps asking about the North Pole, a question, and I'm not sure exactly what you're asking, but I was going to tell you, I know we have a video that kind of talks about the buttons, and then I did post a picture where it shows buttons, but some are kind of hidden. It's hard to see. So today or tomorrow, I'm going to try to have Emily help me.
We're going to try and film something to help show you the
actual button and show like how to do it. And I do realize, because we've had questions, some of the buttons, like how to sew them on. So I'll try to tell you and explain that on the video
some of them don't have holes.
Yeah, like the snowflake doesn't have a hole. So basically you're just going to sew like over, like I'll explain it in the video.
Well, and you can sew over it, or I mean, you hate to use.
You can fabric glue it.
You can fabric glue it.
But I would even just crisscross.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
So, but I will do that. And so I was going to try to see, what is the stitch that is the square with a dot in it? I don't know what you're talking about.
Square with, like of a button?
So I don't know if you want to explain that, if it's a button, I'm not really sure, and we can try to answer it while we're here, but we're super excited. So yeah, the North Pole Stitch Along, that's been going on. You guys have been amazing. I've been seeing postings about it. So everyone's been working on Welcome to the North Pole. That was June. And so July, we're going to start the second section, which is the train. Yeah. And I'm really excited.
Well, and I think we should say kudos to the two gals that are actually in the North Pole stitching in the North Pole.
I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah,
so I haven't even been.
If you use the hashtags that we've used, because I think that they've used them, and they literally are in Alaska
in the North Pole.
They're stitching that in the North Pole. It's so cute.
Awesome.
So
cute.
I think it's also something to look forward to. We are doing Christmas in July. We have a lot of Christmas things coming. Yeah. We have more kits coming, like cross stitch kits, full kits, like the fresh lemonade that are coming out for July.
Christmas in July is coming up.
Yep. So be watching, be ready.
I'm sewing a lot of Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah. And
we have bundles, quilt kits, cross stitch kits. There's a lot coming for Christmas in July.
So she did the stitches for the words in toys. Okay, so you have regular stitches, and then it's like a back stitch that helps you, like with the T, that's a back stitch.
It's almost like the print is like the regular stitch, and then the back stitch is like
kind of goes around it and helps you go around.
It's like a font.
And on top.
Like that's what it reminds me of.
So if you see not a full stitch, the straight line is a back stitch.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps and answers your question with that. I know our sister Jessie, she got finished with the first section.
Yeah, she did.
So I need to start.
She's actually going to be here Saturday.
Yes.
Because we're all going to the Tuacahn play.
Yes.
And so I can't wait to have her here.
Yeah.
So
Mom, this is the last thing that was in the newsletter.
Okay, last thing was the Stitch Along with Mom. And
she was working on it yesterday, so we didn't get a picture and updated one.
I got up early this morning and I was working on it because the house has done me in. And that, but I did get my section done.
So beautiful.
So I do love how it's turning out. And this is a 28 count
It's 28 count
wheat. And it's really light for me. And I'm just having a hard time with the 28 with the wheat. But oh my gosh, I just absolutely love it. And I don't know if you guys joined me. I did the little live stitch with myself and my sister. And she's actually doing hers on linen. And we put them up next to each other. Hers looks like a teeny baby. It's
yeah,
just
because that's
so,
how the sample is on the pattern.
And so, I mean, I
So
absolutely
cute.
love this.
It's
I haven't
beautiful.
decided how I'll finish it because on the sample, it is on the linen. And so it is very small. And so I don't know if I want to have a pillow this big or what. So I'll have to decide.
I think
what
it'd be
wanna
really
do.
pretty just to be framed too.
Yeah.
That's what I
it's
thought.
Yeah,
really,
I think so too.
I love
frame
that.
worthy.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it is. It's turning out really pretty. I love it. And so I'll be working on the next section.
Yeah.
So it's almost done. I think we've only got a couple more weeks and then it will be done. So, yeah.
So
Awesome.
pretty.
Okay.
But,
So,
yeah.
should we do
So
our whips?
stitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let me go.
You
Go
can
ahead.
go because I only have one
Okay.
whip. The rest are finishes.
So, let's see. So, we'll talk about Teresa Kogut. So, I've been
Love
working
her
on
stuff.
I've been working on this, and I know we've got quite a few of these in the shop.
Yes.
And oh my gosh,
Needle
you
and
guys,
flax.
I have just, I've been savoring this. I don't know why, but I savor it. Because I just absolutely love how it's turning out.
It's so cute.
And so when so I've got some fill in to do, and so I've just been kind of filling it in. It's almost done. I've just got to
So
fill it
cute.
in, do the little hand, and then the little trim at the bottom.
What cloth are
And-
you using? Do you know?
I
That
don't-
looks like
It kind
That-
of
It's
looks
a
like what
20
I'm
it's a-
using almost.
It's a
That looks
it's a
like
25
Oh, 25.
that's
Yeah.
not 25.
or 27. I think it's 27. I'm not
That's
sure.
27 count light taupe.
Yeah.
Linda.
She's like 27.
I can tell.
Well, that's what this is. And that's not like the same color.
Yeah.
That's Linda. I can feel. This feels like Linda cloth to
I was
me.
gonna say.
Well,
yeah.
I
feel
have
that.
this was labeled in the bag.
It could just be a lighter dye lot.
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
the dye lots can be a little
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. Well, and who knows when. if
But
it
I
can
am
come the same
using
batch.
all the called for colors. I absolutely love it, and
Yeah.
but
It's so cute.
it's just I just love how whimsical her little characters are. I
Yes.
just absolutely love how
Yeah.
she just
Oh, you have a floss.
Yes.
the characters that they're just so freaking
She
cute.
does such a cute
She
job.
does such a
I
cute
love 'em.
job. So then the other thing that I started, and
we have these. In
we
stock.
have these in stock.
Finally
It's
a farm.
Oscar the cat, and of course, you know I love my critters.
Finally, a farm girl.
Oh my gosh!
We have a few. We have
Yes.
a
Yes.
few of hers in the
And
shop.
I
In
have-
fact, we probably need to restock.
I've started a bunch of them,
That's
and
so
so this
cute.
is how far I've got on this one.
So cute.
Look how cute!
So cute.
I just
It reminds me of the cat we had.
yeah.
His
and
name
I-
was Kenny Chesney.
Yeah, his name was Kenny.
Because he was tan like Kenny Chesney.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yep. So I do have that one, and I am using all the called for DMC on that, and so I just love how that's turning out. And so then when I found out we had all the other ones, well, I had requested the girls to get them for me.
yeah.
And so this one, I'm doing all the called for DMC. And well, and if you look at, I'll just show you. If you look at the chart, she has DMC, but then she also has Weeks Dye Works. And so it's kind of a combination. So I'm doing exactly what the called for is. Not sure if I like the colors, but I'm just going to persevere, or however you say
Persevere.
it. Persevere. What?
Persevere.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna-
that's
I'm
a
just-
kind of an orange, isn't it?
it's really a different color, but it's okay. I'm just gonna
Wait, so
keep going.
this is what's this called?
This one,
Matilda Mouse.
Matilda the Mouse.
And this is still finally a farm girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
yeah. And so I did start that one. Got a little bit of a start on that one. I haven't started.
Home is
I've
coffee.
I have kitted this one, but I haven't started it. I've got it all kitted, ready to go. So,
Very cute.
but then I did start Matilda Sews, and now I do love the colors that she has on this one.
Nice.
Well, if you felt like unpicking, you could just copy these colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But oh
That's
my
cute.
gosh, I just I mean, is she just not the cutest little thing that you want in your sewing room
She is.
to be
she's very
your partner
cute.
in crime?
Uh-huh.
I just love that, and I did both of those starts like one evening. Me and Katie were talking, and she's like, "Mom, we got all those in stock," and I go, "Oh," so I actually came and picked them up and kitted them.
She
and
went to town.
I went to town. I was like, "Oh man, I gotta do these because I have
Yeah.
to have all my mice,
Yep.
Yes.
all my fake mice."
Uh-huh.
So
I have one whip. Do you want me to show my one
I don't
whip?
have any, man.
she's been
I've
been
been
busy.
busy.
Which you're gonna recognize this because I copied Emily. She did it.
Oh, let me-
So
oh,
it's from the
so
Summer
pretty.
Memories book, and
beautiful.
I've done 2 out of this. One is finished, so I'll show that. But that one is called.
That is so pretty.
I can't
Um,
remember what that's called.
It's called Freedom Flowers.
Freedom Flowers.
Yeah, and actually I can show you. So I did. That's what it looks like in the book.
Yeah.
So
And I just winged it and picked where I wanted all the colors.
yeah, and so I'm using Emily's floss pack that we curated, which we're not going to get anymore. So when I post this, I'll post what DMC colors I used.
And I just have to say, I love that floss pack. I feel
I know.
like it was just an amazing.
I
It's
do.
really-
I do.
really
It's
a nice
pretty.
color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is gorgeous. I do love it. It's
Yeah.
so I can't wait. I really wanted to finish it, but I am going to finish this just like Emily. So we have a tutorial on this pillow as well that has a binding for the edge.
Yep.
And I am going to test on, I'm going to make a regular pillow first
Yeah.
that's not cross stitch to test out the binding edge.
Yes.
Because as
gotta
we know, I've
practice.
told you, I go in tears. So
Yes.
I am going to practice because like this, it takes time. Like I don't
yeah.
I don't
Well,
need it to be perfect, but I do want it to look good.
Just to practice. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a
I
practice
love when you guys post that you guys have been inspired to try something, and
I know.
you know, I just
A lot of you guys
I just
have.
love it
Yeah.
that you guys.
And I am really trying. Like I wish. So there's a shuttle that comes from Vegas to St. George,
Yeah.
and so I did that because my family's gonna meet me up here because we're gonna play and have fun this weekend with everybody. But I didn't. So I had just like my carry-on, so I didn't have room. But if you go on my Instagram, I finished a bunch of Patriotic pillows.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun making those, and I
Mhm.
had said I followed our tutorials that we have. I don't just watch one. Like Lindsay, we were filming the fresh lemonade yesterday, and she's like, I like making these and doing different ones. They're like guides. Like we're just kind of trying to teach you and show you,
Yeah.
and then you can take those elements and do them
Make
how you
it
want. And that's
however.
kind of what I
Yeah.
did.
Yep.
Some of them turned out really big and not exactly what I wanted, but I still love it.
And it turned out
Like I said,
beautiful. Your display is
so,
beautiful.
thank
yeah.
you. I
Go
love it.
check out her display.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was super proud of myself. So
Yeah.
if you go look at it, I have red, white, and blue beads, and I have a little tag that says freedom. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I wanted to buy just a strand of red, white, and blue beads. They had none, but they had this wreath that had a big, huge, like metal bow on it. And I undid the metal, took all the beads off, strung it on twine, and then they had a little freedom tag, and then I strung that on the end.
Nice.
So if you go look at that, that's what I did.
Wow.
Nice.
So,
So you guys-
DIYer.
Yeah.
I did a
Yourself.
DIY. So,
That's awesome. That's
do you have
awesome.
more whips?
Yeah,
or,
I have
okay,
a couple
go,
more.
Go for it.
So this one, another
And we just got that in stock.
Teresa Kogut. Now, I don't know if you followed me, you know I have started this pattern. This is my 3rd time.
Oh, wow.
Yes, land
This
that
is
I love. It's
the land
gorgeous.
that I love, and
We got more of these
by
in stock.
darn, by dang, by whatever,
Why?
I am going to finish. I am gonna do this one.
Why'd you have to restart it?
Well, because when I first started it, I did it like on a 25 count. Well, then we were like, well, that thing's gonna be like
Well, it was. It
Huge.
was like a
a
whole yard.
tapestry.
it was
yeah.
huge.
It was like
It
a
was
full
huge.
yard of fabric.
And so then I started it on something else, and I didn't like the color. It was not the color I liked. And so then I restarted it, and this is so I I've decided what I'm doing is I'm going to do the whole outline of that, where, you know, this whole outline. And then that way I can say,
You know
well,
what
I'm
that
going to,
is?
I think it's a 16.
That looks like 16 count parchment.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it really does.
I'm, I want to say
Which we
that's what
have.
it is.
Yeah.
But I'm using all the called for DMC. I don't know. Yeah, see, she has both things, and I'm just using all the DMC colors.
Yeah.
And
What's
I am.
the pattern?
Land That I Love
Land
by
That I
Teresa
Love.
Kogut. And we did
And
get
so,
more of these.
yes, we
in
do
stock.
have these in stock. I just think it is just an
Someone
amazing
said third
piece.
time's the charm.
Yes, you know,
That's
and
true.
when I picked it up the other day, well, actually, it's when my sister was in town. I was showing her all of these, and she's like, "Well, Nettie, just start, just keep going," and that. And so I did. I was like, you know, I'm just going to get that outline out there, and then when I want to say, well, I'm going to do all these flowers, or I'm going to do this
Yeah.
piece or that piece, I just think it will come together a lot better for me.
Yeah.
So,
And you know what? I don't think it.
and I'm in no hurry.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I have projects that I
Yeah.
know are gonna take time.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have a timeline.
I just love it,
And it's
because
okay.
if you really look at it, it's got the most beautiful, like, you know, the strawberries, the just everything is just so beautiful in it. And
Yeah.
so I just
I
really
think
want to be able
really
to.
quick, if you didn't do the whole thing,
Oh yeah, you would
you
have
could
to.
literally. I think this basket right here is super cute and would be cute just stitched in a dough bowl. Like,
Yeah.
that's my go-to right now. Like, I
Yeah.
love it. And so
Yes.
if you weren't like
Yeah.
wanting to commit to a whole chart, but you love aspects of a chart,
Yeah.
just stitch that one
Oh,
piece.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's several different pieces
Well,
in this that you
Even
could do.
like the strawberries, that whole row.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so cute as like a super thin like
Yeah.
pillow,
Yeah.
like a jelly roll type of pillow or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, so I did, I got that out, and I put that in my little, my circle of,
Your wheel.
yep.
Your spinning wheel.
So I've been doing that. And then, last but not least, I, when I did my live, I announced, or I told everybody and shared that, me and my sister were going to go to the retreat in April that's in Cocoa Beach. And, Jeanette Douglas is going to be the featured, designer there. And so we picked, or I wanted to stitch. I've never stitched anything of hers, and she's a Canadian artist, and this is her first, I believe.
Retreat?
No, this is her first piece she's ever done that represents the United States
Oh,
and the U.S. And I just absolutely fell in love with it. And so I started it last night.
We do have
That's
those
so
in the
cool.
And-
No,
shop.
there
Patreon.
wasn't.
Oh, are we out?
So I had ordered and only like 2 or 3 came.
Oh,
so
shoot.
it
Okay.
was out of stock where we
Yeah.
order from.
Okay.
So I
But-
can try again.
Oh my gosh, you guys, if you know, you really can't see, but all of these have really different stitches. I really can't
Like
show you.
coordinated different types
Yes.
of stitching.
And so I started it last night, and it did take me some time to figure this stitch out.
So this might be for definitely more of an advanced person.
It took me some time, but oh my
it's so
gosh,
pretty.
it is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can
And
see
hold
that.
on, can I show them, Mom? Let me pull out the floss, cause Mom, we did her own color conversion.
I did my own color conversion, and I did find me some. So I'm gonna be doing.
Okay, you did find that.
Yep.
Okay, so
I'm gonna do color and cotton.
So hang on, I'm gonna grab all of it, and I want to share with you guys because it's going to be beautiful. Like I just love.
I just absolutely, I cannot wait just
That
to
is
keep
pretty.
moving on this, because it is just turning out so pretty. And I wanted to do the variegation. It's on 25 count, of course, country mocha.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so she's using color and cotton in weeks, and so let's go ahead and
I'll-
put that there, and then we can talk about each color.
okay, so
Just go ahead and show it
I
first, and then I
think-
can read them off.
okay, so I think that she had in the piece about, what did we say, about 8 or 9 different colors.
And Mom condensed it.
And I condensed it just to
Yeah.
the basic, because I was like, I just want it just basic.
So
Yeah.
she's doing the color and cotton color. She's doing stargazing,
Yeah.
cherry cobbler,
Yeah.
And we can take a photo of this if you're
Yeah.
interested, or if you're interested, maybe we can even like kit it. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Pearl
I
white.
would say this is more an advanced stitcher just because
Yeah.
there is a lot of special stitches in this.
Weeks. She's doing parchment.
Yeah.
I love this. It's a very beautiful
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah, the parchment's going to be the letters.
And then Winnie B blue. And this is like a country blue. I love that.
Yeah.
Or like a French
That's
blue.
one of their new colors, actually.
Oh, is it?
Is it?
Okay.
Winnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm-
one of
I'm gonna
Leek's
have
brand
to-
new colors.
I'm going to have you get me more.
Yeah, because
So-
I don't think one of these are gonna do it.
No.
Like you're gonna
No.
have to have several.
No, I'm going to have several.
Yeah.
And so, but
Well, the reason I know Winnie is a new one, because it reminds me and Lindsay of Grandma
Winnie, it does
Yeah.
because that
That
color.
is my grandma's color.
Yes, it is.
So
And
just-
Lindsay wanted to use that
just
to
again,
design something.
I just want to encourage you guys, and and if you don't even think you're an advanced designer,
For Stitcher.
Stitcher.
or stitcher. I mean, it took me. I started putting that
And you
special
can
stitch
YouTube
in.
anything.
Yes, and
Oh, that's what I do.
Type it in YouTube, and
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find a
I
tutorial.
just went slow, and believe me, I unpicked it several times before I felt like I liked it
Yeah.
and everything, and I really cannot wait to get that back in my hand and keep going across. So
Yes,
hopefully
Winnie's
I'll
so
have
pretty.
that. So anyway, but yeah, so that's all my whips.
So I
Saturday.
had some finishes, not fully finishes, but just finishes. So also out of the Summer Memories book, I decided with Lindsay's color palette, I'm gonna do 3 like minis. And the other one I did is this land. So this is what it looks like in the book. And so
I
I
love
finished.
how this turned out.
I finished that.
is so
I just was
cute.
like, man,
And-
my colors.
Again, I did her color
Yeah.
DMC. I
That
love how
turned
this
out
turned out.
So pretty.
And so I'm gonna, let me just show you. I'm going to, so it's gonna be this, and I'm gonna do this,
Turned out so.
and then I'm gonna do Lindsay's land that I love, and I'm copying Emily. She has this one in her color palette, and so I'll do those 3, and I'm gonna put them in a little dough bowl.
So
that is
cute.
gonna be so
So-
cute. I love the colors.
Yeah. So I love how that,
so beautiful.
yes.
Yeah.
Do you want me to keep
Mhm.
showing? So, okay, I posted this on my Instagram and I did share it with our Primrose family, but it's the Everyday Things by
Heart and hand.
Heart and Hand, and I finished it, and I had very kind comments that I forgot the S on things. So I finished, you guys. I put the S on things.
It's
That
now
turned out
finished.
It's now
so
finished.
cute. Oh,
I
man,
can't wait to get
I'm-
going.
Okay, I got to get back on this
Yes,
one.
and okay, so like if you she puts a hand, which is the symbol for cross stitch. She puts a hand, which I don't mind it, but it's not like my favorite. So I just put 3 little hearts,
I think that's cute.
different sizes.
That is cute.
And I know we had talked about back stitching like our names, but to be honest, I did not have the brain capacity. It was late when I was doing this. I was like, nope, I'm gonna do the back stitching. I did. I used a color, it was too light, so I had to unpick it and redo it. So
Oh.
I was like, nope.
And we did all our
That's
own
colors.
We did our own colors.
yeah, which I can post
Oh,
about
yeah,
that
okay.
too.
Here, I'll go closer.
What colors we used.
Hope you guys can see all that. It's turned out so beautiful.
So I think
Katie.
I'm going to. I want to find like
It's so
some.
cute.
I
I can't
wanna-
wait to get. I need to. Go
I'm
on
gonna
there.
finish this into a pillow. I'm addicted to pillows, and I think I want to do like a lace trim or something,
Oh yeah.
like kind of like you
Oh,
did
yeah.
for my sister swap
Yeah,
switch swap that you did.
yeah.
So I know I have some of it at my house that I think I'm gonna do. So I love how
I
that
am
turned
going
out.
to have to
Yes.
get mine out now.
Yeah. And then I stitched this in a day, you guys. It was really easy, and it's Lindsay's June 9 patch.
Cute.
And I actually did my own little color conversion. So I did the same colors, and it may not look different, but the watermelons, I did some pinks in it, and it's light. It goes from
Like
pink
you
to red.
ombre.
It's an ombre, the watermelon.
I love that.
So
cute
I can
that
share
is.
that when I get it done. And also, I'm going to finish it into a pillow. We have the watermelon high packet. And I knew when we did this, because I knew I wanted to do the 9
Yes.
patch. Like I plan on doing all the 9 patches.
That
And
has turned
So
out
show them the
cute.
bundle with that. So this bundle matches the
It's-
watermelon.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I knew I wanted to do this because I actually have a watermelon display at my house. My mom they're like these bench pillows. She made these like ginormous
Yes.
pillowcase things.
Yeah,
And I
they're
have a
so
watermelon
pretty.
one,
Yeah.
and I use it as a table runner. And I have Lindsay's Sweet Summer. It has watermelons in it too. And then we have this super cute grocery store here, Harmon's, and they order the cutest supplies.
Decor.
And my a friend of mine, she bought me a bunch of watermelon. Like I have watermelon
Aw,
salt and pepper
that'll be so
shakers,
cute.
little bowls. So I have all that sitting on my entry table, and then I'm gonna add this to it.
Such a
Yeah.
fun summer display.
Yeah, and I know Christy Java Girl, she's doing like fruit salad stitch along, so this
Yep.
would be perfect for that if any of you are following her and doing that.
Yeah. If you want to grab me those.
Oh,
and then I do have a couple of finish it, or not fully finishes, but
oh, they turned out cute.
so while my sister was here, we stitched and stitched and stitched, and I had a couple of things that I knew that was just almost there. And so I bought this book, gosh, a long time ago. It's the
Well, it came out last year.
yeah. And
It's with thy needle and thread.
yeah, with thy needle and thread. And so unfortunately we can't get her patterns, but it's out of this book, and so I finished
So
finished
cute.
it.
That's cute. I like
And
it.
I absolutely love how it turned out. Now you notice that there is a space down at the bottom. And when I got done, I was like, oh, I wonder why she left the space. And then I realized
It's for the tag.
it's for the tag. Because I was just going to put like maybe 1776 or something, because I'm not sure if I'm going to do the other ones or not. And these are all colors that
You can even.
I had picked out. They're not even the called for. I mean,
Yeah.
there was like 20 colors in there for this piece. And I was like, I hate when they're that way. I just don't like it that way. But anyway, so I just picked out a few colors I liked, and
I just wing it.
I just winged it, and it turned
I
out
like
good
it.
at
It's
winging
pretty.
it.
it turned out beautiful.
I love
and,
the flag and the. Did
Yeah.
you pick?
Oh, you
Oh,
missed
I
this.
missed this. Oh,
You ain't done yet.
No, I ain't done yet. I just noticed that too. Look at that. I got one little white roll that I need to do, so I'll have to go home and take that and finish it. Or maybe I should just leave it that way and
It'll be
say
a
that's
funny memory.
Yeah.
That's how
So-
I felt with the things. I was like, maybe
I've
I'll
done
leave it
that. I
off.
have my. It's like, oh wait,
I
missed
have,
that.
and I have a lot of patriotic things that I've done, and
Yeah.
again, I've talked
Let
about
me see.
how much I just absolutely love that.
Which
and it's
you
in
also.
them.
I'm gonna point something else out. Oh, it is there. You can't see it. I was like, did you get the centers?
Yeah,
They're just hard to see.
yeah,
And that's on Mushroom 25.
yeah. It turned out beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And I mean, I love the variegation I got on the. You probably can't see it, but there's a variegation on the blue and the flag.
Yeah, it's so
Of
cute.
the but yeah, the red I used was the same red I used for the flowers, the house, the flag.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't switch it all up. I was like, why?
I like
Yeah.
it.
So anyway, the other one I finished that I absolutely have worked on and I've loved, and it's this one here
Look
by
for
Bent
the-
Creek.
Look for the beauty.
And I had started this way before we went to market in Nashville, and I seen this in real
Yes.
life that she had done, and I was like,
It's
oh
so
my gosh,
cute.
it is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So it actually inspired me to get on it and finish it, and so I did.
So cute.
I love it.
I got this one finished, and again, I'm not sure. I'm thinking I'd like to find an old antique frame
Ooh,
or
Yeah.
something to put that
It's
in.
so cute.
But
And you did the call for colors.
I
Everything?
did the called for colors.
Okay.
And
That's beautiful.
I thought it turned out beautiful. It has a few little buttons on there, and I really love how it
The
turned
cloth,
out.
I love everything about it. I love. I think
and
it
you
just
also,
really
it matches
looks
the
beautiful.
quote matches everyday things.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
They go together in
Yes.
my opinion. Like
Yep. No, I am. I
That's so
really would
pretty.
like to find like an
a frame.
antique
Yeah.
frame and stuff. That's one of the things that me and my sister did is we went and
looked at the
looked
antiques.
we went and looked at antiques, but we stopped at a couple of our thrift shops that we have in town, and oh man, I picked up just like 4 or 5 frames that were so cute
Wow.
and just antique looking. Do I have a purpose for them right now? Probably not, but I think I got like 5 frames for $8.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
mean, and
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
so if you guys are
Go
like,
thrifting.
go thrifting
Yeah.
because you can find some
Some of
pretty
my stuff
amazing
is
things.
a lot. So I am big on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Most my stuff I have bought for my house is from Facebook Marketplace
Yeah.
because I'm addicted. I just sit,
Yeah.
if I'm bored, I'll just look on Marketplace, and that's where I find all the stuff
Yeah.
in my house.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, and my main thing that I've been trying to find around here is one of the little frog bowls. Now you guys
what's
know
a
what
frog bowl?
a frog bowl.
I don't know what that is.
You told me what
Yeah,
it is,
it's-
only because I didn't know.
It's and you guys will see it all over the stitching sewing community. And I know that my mom, my grandma, and everybody had one of these, and you could probably buy them, 10 of them back in the day. But us wonderful stitching and sewing people have made these impossible to find. And if you do find them, you have to pay a pretty penny. And it's a milk glass. It's a milk glass bowl, and it has the holes around it where they put their scissors. They make the middle a pin cushion. And
Okay.
so I know I can buy one on Etsy or on, or whatever. But I'm just hoping I can
Keep
find.
an eye out.
Yeah.
She's been, because even
I've been
that's where we
watching.
were. We were at like one of the pawn shops or something, and she was
Yeah,
looking.
I was
to see if she
looking,
could
and
find
so
one.
I've depleted all the places here in St. George, and when me and John take our road trip back to Chicago,
looking.
I am
Yeah.
gonna hit
Oh,
some
yeah.
shops. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
but yeah,
That's awesome.
So we've been getting
Oh,
a few
beautiful.
people ask
Yeah.
about our sip and stitch.
Has it been released?
No.
No.
And I apologize. We were planning on June, but we had a printing problem with our mug, and so
The mug had to be.
re.
It didn't arrive in the how we wanted,
yeah.
and we want quality. We want to make sure we give you something we love, and so we had to go back to the drawing board a little bit.
Yeah.
And
So we still
Yeah.
are releasing one, but it is delayed. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
crossing my fingers July.
we're hoping.
But we honestly, it's been really difficult for some reason this
Yeah.
time, and we really we
I think each time we
And-
set the bar a little higher.
yeah, and we
And
just
so
really
we
want.
really
we
want-
have set the bar high, and
Yeah.
there's some extra goodies in this one, and we just want to make sure that we love it, because we know you're gonna love
Yeah.
it. We love
Yeah.
it, and we just the
Yeah.
mug just did not turn
because
out
I
how we
feel
wanted.
like that
Yeah,
you guys have grown to trust us, and
yeah,
especially when you don't, it's a secret.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you guys have grown to trust us to
Yes.
know that we're going to put a quality piece out.
Yeah.
And when we don't feel like
So-
it's a quality to us, then we know
we're gonna
it'll-
make sure
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So go ahead and pass the word, because we get questions like daily.
yeah, and we're just trying to get it out as soon as we can.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress. We still have
And
some,
soon,
Yeah.
honestly, soon as we know that it's good,
as
and
soon as we have it nailed down, we will
We
tell
will
you
be
guys.
lighting off fireworks
Yeah.
and spreading
Yes.
the joy.
exactly.
So
And
sorry, it's been kind of like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? It's already halfway through the year and we haven't done one yet. So
yeah,
I'm so sorry it's been such a long wait, but I know it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be
and
worth
just
it.
so you know, we are working on one for the fall.
fall is in the works.
Yes, so there are already more that are in the works already.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about that. I have a question. Please respond. Do you guys remember, some of you are new and don't know this, but Lindsay has done a few mystery stitch-alongs.
It's been a while.
It's been a very hot minute. And
That's kind of actually how we started.
but we have something in the works that we're thinking we want to do that with, and I would love to know if you guys would like that, because it takes a lot of time and effort on our ends to put something like that together.
Yeah.
So let us know if you're interested, because if you are, then I will be gung-ho to help us
Get
move
it
that train
together.
and go and do that. But if we don't have a huge response about it, then we'll just release it as a
chart,
pattern.
yeah.
Yeah. So let us know, because it's something that we literally have to start finalizing now if we're gonna do it, because of the season that she has picked.
Yeah.
But so I'm really excited, and you guys are gonna just love.
Yeah.
We have a lot of things that are coming that are just beautiful and gorgeous, and I'm really excited.
A lot of fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fall.
yes. I love it, but I'm still trying to enjoy summer right now. I feel like summer has just begun, and I'm still trying to
They all
enjoy
love
it. So yeah.
But
Well,
should we get on to quilting?
quilting. I
Yeah.
picked out 2 beautiful bundles. I curated these.
They're
and
gorgeous.
They go together. And
Okay.
they're limited quantities. We won't be able to restock. They're mixed lines. They're mixed different designers and lines. And I had so much fun picking these out.
I'm just trying to lay it out.
she's
So
Deanna had me that one,
Yep.
Katie. So one's a 10-piece bundle, and they would go together. One's a 7-piece, and they're so
They're
cute.
beautiful.
geez.
These are beautiful. Like, do you need help holding this?
yeah, I mean it's
I
It's
can
a
hold
hefty
half of
one.
it
It's
if you
big.
want. Down
okay.
a little.
So I'm gonna let's
She'll
just do
show
this.
each
So
piece.
we've got and actually this is
This
a lot
comes out
of
tomorrow.
This is a lot of the fabric that
was in
the
Let Freedom Ring.
in Let Freedom Ring,
Yeah.
and which, by the way, you
Thank you. You guys sold
knocked
out.
we sold out. You guys absolutely loved it. I took it home and hung it on my quilt ladder, and it's displayed in me and John's home. It is
Nice.
absolutely beautiful.
Awesome.
So look how beautiful these prints are. I mean, yeah, Emmy, you did an
Yes.
awesome job. I
had
just
fun picking it
love
out.
these prints with these big
It's
little.
just
you
that
know.
beautiful
Oh my gosh.
light blue and cream. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I went for
Look at that.
in
They're
matching
just
all
beautiful.
these together.
You got this one. I love this one.
I love the color palette and
It is
And
all,
then
every single
all
one
of this.
these
I mean,
fabrics.
and this would be good as
And then this is the other smaller.
They're just
so
so
they go
excited.
together kind
Oh
of.
my
This one has
gosh.
more
Yeah.
reds
Let
in
me
it,
hold it
and
in the middle. Yeah,
it's a
this
little
one.
smaller and has more of the floral.
Yep. Look how beautiful. Absolutely
So
stunning.
I would definitely grab
Love
both these
that.
because it would
Yeah.
be beautiful together.
Yeah. And
And these are like
mean,
it.
look.
I mean, you
Look
could
at
like
that.
both of them, and
You
Yeah.
could
I
make
can
a
only
scrappy.
imagine the quilt that could be made
Yeah.
from that would
Yeah.
be gorgeous.
It would be absolutely beautiful.
So we are pretty much done with our bundles for Patriotic. That was it. That we're out of fabric for that. So
Mhm.
if you haven't been able to get a bundle this year, definitely check out what's in stock. You can grab your Patriotic and to do your finishes or quilting.
Yeah.
And,
I think I was gonna have one of our employees. We got some more of it's the bright ribbon bundle. It's a bright red,
Oh,
white, and
yes.
blue bundle. They may be listed now. If
They are.
not, then I'll
we
go
just
have her do it.
actually she relisted. So the bright trim pack
Yeah.
for Patriotic
If
is
you need
relisted
that,
and
nice.
Because
restocked.
there won't like all the page. That's it. So
Yeah.
you're not gonna get anything else. So if you were like waiting to see, okay, it's all out now.
Yeah.
We're done with Patriotic and so get it while you can because
Yes.
Nice.
it's a lot of fun and there's
Yeah.
still several that are beautiful, including
Yes.
the ones coming out.
The other thing we've got Patriotic is the
we have
do
a
we need to-
quilt
sorry,
coming
the
out tomorrow.
a quilt coming out tomorrow, and
Yes.
you guys, I absolutely loved sewing this quilt.
And it is gorgeous. It's
It took me like a day and a
yeah,
half
so
to do it
it's,
because I loved it
by
so
Teresa
much.
Kogut. It's called Windowpane
Do you
is the
want-
pattern, which you'll need to purchase separately.
Let me get out of the way.
And it's one of Lindsay's quilt patterns we curated in all the Teresa Kogut.
And just
It's so pretty.
I'm gonna put it out here. It is mine.
It is so freaking
It's
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
It's like Americana. And again, if you love Teresa Kogut, it's her whimsical characters that she puts in her pieces.
yeah.
I just absolutely love.
So we have kits for this. Everything's included to quilt it except the backing.
Oh.
And it is just gonna
So
be
we have
beautiful.
another thing.
Well, and then this isn't a kit. I've mentioned and I showed the blocks before, but this is Lindsay's rosewood star block.
and she's made it.
And
into a
I've
quilt.
made it into a quilt. This was a bundle of fabric that we released about the beginning of spring. And I hoarded all the end cuts off the bolts. And I was like, I'm going to make a quilt out of this. And so
so pretty.
I made it, and it's
huge.
the blocks are the 24.5 inch, and I did 4 blocks by 4 blocks, and so it ended up being 95 by 95.
Wow.
So it will fit perfectly on a queen. anyway, I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna try to put that on a on the quilting machine sometime this next week and quilt it for my
Did you show
our
them
guest
this?
room.
So it's a PDF pattern.
It's a PDF pattern, and it's just the block. And so in the pattern,
again, like just repeat
yep,
that.
on the pattern, I did the 24.5-inch square. And so that's what made it 95 by 95. I did 4 across, 4 down. And then I just, I just placed the pieces. I did use a lot of white because where she has a print here, I just did white.
Oh, okay.
And so I did use a lot more white than
yeah,
what it really called for. But
It's beautiful.
I absolutely loved putting it together. And
It's gorgeous.
I've picked out some fabric to put on the back, and
it's gonna
hopefully
be beautiful.
we'll get it made.
Well, I kitted something,
Ooh.
and it will have kits available.
Wow.
And Lindsay helped me plan this, so I'm going to make her pattern called Bloom. It's also a PDF.
Nice.
And I am doing the horizontal layout, so this one right here with the border. And I'm going to add a row too. So I'm going to do 4 across, 4 down to make it bigger. And I'm going to use this on me and my boyfriend's bed. So there will be kits available. And I started cutting it out. So I picked, which some of this is already cut out. I'm going to do gray and sage. So these are all the colors that will be in the kit.
Nice.
And
That's beautiful.
I got the sewing machine home, and I got a sewing table. I need to build it. And I'm going to start sewing this, and I am committed to getting this quilt done. And I want it to
we're
be
gonna
on
hold
our
her
bed.
accountable. So we're gonna say each
So
week.
I got the first block cut. Block A is cut. So this is how I'm like I'm gonna cut it all here because it's easier to cut here, I think, because we have huge cutting mats and stuff. So I'm cutting everything out, and then I'll take it home to get it all, and it's all just beautiful grays. Because gray is one of my favorite colors, and then I thought the sage was just a beautiful,
It's gonna be beautiful.
like neutral, not too girly.
Yeah, I
and
love it.
That's gonna
I'm just
be
excited.
beautiful. Yay.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
nice. Yeah.
So someone asked about the North Pole frame. So our dad, he still plans on making them.
He just releases in batches.
Yep, he releases in batches, and you just kind of have to
There'll
watch.
be a link below.
Yeah.
It's called More Men Made on Etsy. And nothing's listed in his Etsy shop because he drops and it sells out.
Yeah.
Like he'll drop something, it sells out.
Mhm.
So we announce when that will happen. So just make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter. I'm trying to get him set up on a newsletter. It's been a little hard to teach my dad how to do that. It's set up. Is it going? No, but I'm trying to get him set up to where he has a newsletter for you guys. So hopefully in the future, that's how you'll find out too how to get his stuff.
But that is made out of walnut, and it's just been really hard to come by the wood.
He's been able to find the wood.
He's just gonna be. That's why partly, and it takes like 2 full days, I think, or 3 full days. Lindsay has said in a previous video, like it takes a lot of time to actually make. So, that's another reason. So just watch every month. He's gonna do batches throughout the whole stitch along. So, pass that word around too. That'd be great. But
I think that's it, except giveaways, which I have the winners for last week, and I have some new ones picked out for this week. And I got shipped out last week's winners. Like I said before, we're only giving you the week to claim it, and then it's rotated back in. So make sure you email me. It's US only. Tell me what you won and your address. So last week we did 2 stitching, and this was what you got. Okay, Sue Stag S is one winner, and Tracy J is the other for these 2. And then Quilting was our cute little banner thing, and then
it's basically like a bookmark when you go shopping.
And the Quilting was Martha Cook and Allison Norris. So just shoot me an email that you won and give me your address, and you have 1 week to claim, otherwise it gets rotated back in. This week I did 2 of these for Quilting, which is the Ho 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 book And then, what's that called? Thimble Blossom?
Yep, thimble blossoms.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 of those. And then 2 of these, what's that called? The Stackable for March and the Chicken Club Hank and your Cream 25.
Awesome.
Nice.
So 2 of those for stitchers. So
Cool.
comment in the comments after this video whether you want to win quilting or stitching. That's kind of tells me like that which one you want or both.
Nice.
I don't know what do we want to know about you guys? Tell us what you're doing for
Summer.
summer.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Yeah.
vacation? Do you have family plans? Or you just
I know the 4th of July is coming up, so there's a lot going on. I know
Yeah.
Katie's
yeah?
gonna
What do
be.
you could say what you're doing, what we're doing
Yeah.
for
When?
4th of July.
What are you doing for 4th of July?
What am I doing?
You want to know what I'm
Yeah,
doing?
let's say what we're doing.
Well,
What are
first
you
of all,
doing?
I did get my nails done because I got.
Yes.
I'm going to get mine done after this.
I am like, I love, like, when I'm like, any holiday, my nails have got to match the holiday.
That's funny.
And my nail appointment's not till like the 6th, so I'm like, 4th of July, here we are.
Yeah.
But, so up in Utah, BYU Stadium, they hold, it's called Stadium of Fire. They always hire, like, some, like,
Awesome
performer.
artist.
Yeah. And this year it's Journey.
Oh, I'm so
love
jealous.
Journey. So they're
Very
coming to
fun.
perform. They do an amazing fireworks show. I have never been, and that has been there my whole it's
They've
been there
always
for
done it.
Oh,
years.
yeah.
And I mean, they've had Keith Urban, Carrie Underwood. They've had
Reba.
They've had all the
I think
Osmonds,
Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
Toby Keith.
And so I've never been, and I'm like, we're taking the whole family. I'm so excited.
That'll
We're
be
doing
so
that.
fun.
yeah, I'm
And then
jealous.
my in-laws, they have razors, but we don't have enough to have all of us, so they rented razors. So on the 4th of July, we're gonna do like a razor ride and have lunch, and
Nice.
How fun.
so I'm really excited. It will be fun. My kids are like looking forward to it, and
Yay.
yeah, I think it'll be fun. So
Something besides a pool.
yeah,
That'll be so fun.
So I'm excited.
What are you doing?
Oh, I don't have a ton of plans. I'm going to my boyfriend's. I think we're probably just gonna go hang out with his family, his dad, and just I think they do fireworks, just the basic stuff, and get to hang out and celebrate. I don't have Sawyer, my son, so it'll be like.
Well, he
weird.
don't like fireworks.
He
anyway.
doesn't. He hates fireworks, so
Yeah.
he'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll just eat and hang out and just celebrate in that way. So
Yeah.
nothing too crazy.
Nice.
What about you?
We are we're keeping our options open, but
Nice.
we are going to be going to one of the little towns here near St. George has a little rodeo that
Oh,
John's
fun.
been before, and so we're going to probably for sure do that.
Aw.
And then we're in a club that does the razor rides, and they've advertised they're going to do one. So we haven't sure if we're going to do that one or not, but I volunteered to be everybody's puppy setter. And
Yeah.
and so I get to hang out with all the dogs, which I'm excited for. I miss hanging out with all
Yes.
the little baby grand
Grand
puppies
puppies.
and stuff. But just kind of sticking around. We've got
Yeah.
some big trips planned for the summer, so we decided we're just going to stick around and hang
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah, and Lindsay, she's headed to Florida, so
Yeah.
I'm jelly. But
So
she's
I-
gonna hang out with Alicia.
So I was wondering, are we doing a Flosstube next week? Because aren't we like all going to be
Yeah,
out
we're-
of town?
That's a good point. I don't think any of us will really be here, so we might not be here. Right? That's next. Is that next week?
Yeah. So
No.
there may not be a Flosstube next week.
I don't know.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
What is a razor ride? A razor ride
Like
is
a
like
side-by-side.
a side-by-side. It's like the big fancy four-wheelers that you can fit 4 people,
Yeah.
4 to 6 people in.
Yeah.
What,
and
different
what else would you
sizes.
call that? It's a side by side.
Side-by-side.
Right?
like,
is like
me and
another
John, we
word.
have a razor.
Yeah, that's the
and
brand. I
That's
think.
the brand.
Like Kawasaki or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But it's
They're
it's
big
big
here.
in
It's a
Utah.
huge
It's
thing
huge
here.
because we
Because we
have
have
Moab.
sand dunes.
we have
and-
Moab, we have sand dunes. I mean, back in the day when these guys were
We had
smaller, we had
four-wheelers.
4-wheelers,
Yeah.
and we went up big hills
Yeah.
Yeah.
and stuff. But
Like terrified for our
there-
lives.
yeah.
Yes.
But
How am
here-
I here today?
Yes.
Just
but the ones that me and John go on, there's a lot of older people, and so we don't do crazy.
more just like
it's
chill.
it's chill and like
And scenic, which I like.
Yeah.
the last
Yeah.
one we went on was down in Nevada, and they had one that we actually went and it was called the Devil's Throat. Now look that up, people, because that is the biggest sinkhole in the United States.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Devil's Throat. It's in Nevada. And they had a
Cool.
fence wrapped around it, but it wasn't like locked. And so we were all standing on the edge. And I was standing on the edge of it taking a picture so I could see down in it. And it is huge. And then
Ew.
I
don't like
got
that.
in, I got home and I love to research things. And so I was researching it, and it says that if you go near it, you really need to be cautious because the sides will flash
Well, I was
down.
just gonna say
Heck
that. Like,
no.
I don't think I would even go to the
Oh
edge,
my gosh.
knowing that.
What
the
were you
sink-
thinking?
But
Like,
what was really
no.
interesting is I gathered some rocks that were
Like
around
by
the
it?
area. They are the most beautiful stones I have ever
Ooh.
seen. They're just
You have to
really
show
red
us.
and they're heavy. I mean, these are like just really small and they're heavy and just
I wonder what they
beautiful.
are.
And so I've saved them and that and
That's cool. I like
so
that.
it's rides like that. And then also on that ride we got to see a lot of the old Indian writings, the
Petroglyphs?
yes, the
Petroglyphs,
petroglyphs.
Yeah.
and
There's a lot of that
everything.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, just
So cool.
beautiful stuff that you would never see just going on a ride in a truck or whatever. You
Yeah.
have to be on these razors
It's like these
or
back roads,
these back
dirt
roads,
roads
and
that can take that.
I look at it. Sorry, I'm babbling, but I look at it as my big thing is I remember when the little kids were small, and I'd always say, "Can you just imagine how the Indians and the
Yeah.
cowboys and
Well, just coming
the
up on
pioneers.
the
that,
pieneers,
just coming up on that type of scenery, like,
Yes.
and being like, wow,
and how
like,
they got there
Yeah.
and everything and there's land in this world that's never have
Yeah.
had somebody step foot on. You don't even realize what we have
Yeah.
out here.
It's just
It's
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah.
And beautiful.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what razor rides are. So,
In a nutshell.
just a nutshell. But anyway, I hope all you guys have a beautiful and awesome
Holiday if
weekend,
we don't
holiday.
see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let you guys know about Flosstube, I'm sure,
Yeah.
because we
Make
haven't
sure-
quite figured it out
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys thank your service people
Yes.
that help keep our country safe. The ones that
Yes.
are still here and the ones that aren't.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
thank you, everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Hope just subscribe, like, comment to win the prizes, and we will talk to you guys next week. So thanks for joining.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.